Liverpool fans spent 10 years, or was it 12, taking the mickey out of Evertonians. The jokes were incessant. The one about the Evertonian who went down to Wembley to buy a ticket and it cost him 2 doubloons. The Irishman who broke into Everton's trophy room. And while all this was going on, Liverpool winning the championship over and over again, not to mention all their achievements in Europe. And Goodison Park, well, it was filled with memories, really, and the hope that someone would come along and do for Everton on the pitch what Howard Kendall was doing off it.
The memories were of the immortal Dixie Dean, who wore the number 9 shirt for Everton in the 20s and 30s. 60 league goals in a season, and at Wembley too. There was hope of finding another Alex Young, the golden vision of the 60s, but that was impossible. There could never be another Alex Young. Joe Royle never pretended to be. He was the perfect foil for a team which thrived on the inventiveness of Kendall, Ball and Harvey. This was 1970. It was Andy Gray's arrival in 1983 that prevented Evertonians becoming an endangered species.
Looking in, quite a good cross there. Oh, Andy Gray, and it's given!
And now it's Gary Lineker who's become the new symbol of Everton's renaissance. The tradition of great centre-forwards continues, and the jokes, well, they're somewhat different.
Lineker. Can it be 2 for Everton? It is! A personal landmark for Gary Lineker amidst the passion of a Merseyside derby.
I think the first time I played against Liverpool this season at Goodison, I didn't realise how much it meant. But having been here now, what, 7 or 8 months or whatever, you get to realise how much it means when you play the old enemy. And it certainly gave me an extra buzz scoring that one, yes.
And of course you had to take over from Andy Gray, who was a great favourite here. That must have been difficult initially.
Well, it was. I mean, obviously Andy had a tremendous support here. I mean, quite rightly so. He's a great player, and I respect him myself. But I'm a different sort of player to Andy anyway. And I had to come in and settle down. But I never really got any bad jeers from the terraces or anything. But I think they were a little bit wary naturally. But eventually they've been behind me, and they're tremendous.
Lineker is onside. It's the hat-trick.
Yes, Gary Lineker rising high, just like Everton, after so long in the shadows.